a quick tour of the fur shed as it is right now. Forgive it, it's a little messy. This is when we just walked through the door. Turn around and look at the door. There's the door. We have a nice coon on the wall. We have a nice window here. These are early season coons that I tanned, I think. I have a lot of tanned coons in here from seasons past and this season, and a couple freezers. This fridge actually doesn't run. I think it's too much for all these outlets or something, but my freezers are good. And then I've got some fishing gear on the wall and things like that. This is kind of a general purpose table, but my camping gear is kind of around this stuff. It's a big tent underneath, some fur scraps. I'm hanging up here. These are a dozen coon that are a little better than my early season blues. And then I got a nice white-tailed skunk there. And a couple nice big coons. I got to leave them suckers on stretchers longer. I got all these on stretchers. That fox, everything needs a belly board. I forgot. It's been a few days. I put a belly board in here, and then a couple more skunks there. Yeah, this is my first real season drying stuff out. I got a few blues down there, some early season possums, a beaver from last year, coon from yesterday. I got to skin a few possums. 5 possums I got to skin this morning. So anyway, these stretchers I've been really happy with. Hadn't gotten to use those Bobcat stretchers, but I already got to use my otter stretcher. Of course, it's in the pickle. Went ahead and put him in the pickle. I had trouble turning him, and I said, screw it, I don't want to sell him anyway. I'll keep my otter. And so we're tanning him in a cottontail hide. We've got a coyote stretcher, an otter stretcher. I think that's another coon stretcher. Obviously, our fox is on our fox stretcher, and then these suckers are all on coon stretchers. Skunks and possums go on these little wire stretchers. And then I got big wire stretchers, and I just, for my big coons and stuff like that, foxes, stuff like that, I needed the other ends. So I'm glad that I got the top lot stretchers, the wood stretchers. But yeah, this is it. This is my gambrel. I just post up here. I'll obviously put my pins in here, and yeah, this is where I work. And then I have just brought this desk in from Goodwill, $15. Got my laptop hooked up so I can listen to the Trap House podcast, or watch somebody else on the line while I'm skinning or something. So that's pretty cool. Pretty decent setup for me right now. I'm really enjoying it. This is obviously my borax table where I bring them after I'm done scraping them. I just scrape over here on the hip. I got some fat in there from yesterday, and I've got a can outside that I will put a big contractor bag in. I got the Weeby Elite. I think it's and the heavy duty skin and apron that I bought from Top Lot when I bought these stretchers and these belly boards and these pins and these hangers from Top Lot. So yeah, like I said, this will be the first year. The guy that I know of, that I've talked to on the phone a few times, I think he's really only interested in cats. I think he may pick up these skunks from me, but I got to let these coons go to somebody else who will pick them up. I don't know about my gray fox. I mean, I do know. We're keeping my gray fox. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to move forward with the tanning process. I've never, other than my otter, I've never put a skin on the stretcher first and then tanned it. And it's like the only reason I did it with my otter was because I felt like I had to, because I couldn't turn that damn otter. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna, the thing that I'm worried about is when I go to put the tanning formula on them, let's say we put him on the board so he's got a nice shape, then it's like when I turn him flesh side in, I don't know if I want to put him back on the board, because I don't want that glue, that tanning liquor, to stick to my board, to mess up my board. Something to think about. Anyway, that's all about that. I'm going to skin these critters this morning and go hang some Christmas lights.